You can see under nanomesh there's a layer option, and there are one, two, three layers. They're hidden.
Yes,
You
sir.
just have to delete them.
Okay, sir.
Now it will work.
Okay.
Okay. Now yesterday's model. I'll just open my reference. And today we'll like after this class we can continue with the doubt clearing. If you have any doubts or anything, we can have some we can continue this class and clear all your doubts. Okay, I just open my reference again. See, and you can see this reference head is quite big, proportional wise. Head is quite big, and in our character, head is quite small. And plus, like muscular structure and all those things are a bit different. Those things will fix. Still, you can see our horns, all those things are not perfect. Like it's not like exactly similar, but that is will match later. At least we have the basic blocking done, so this thing will match. So we'll go ahead and start adding like basic details. Clay buildup BCB. So I'll just start adding all these basic details and enhance your collarbone, shoulder muscles, and everything, all those things. So chest part, add muscles, and rotate and check muscle the volume is correct. Like it's all about volume. Volume should be correct no matter what. Just those lines. Then you have this your shoulder, this muscle where you can see this muscle, this collarbone. It's here. Make it slightly prominent. Then there's a slight depth because there's a joint between these chest muscle and shoulder muscle. There's a slight gap where you have this shoulder bone, this collarbone. This small cavity. So basically, this is the joining point of these two muscles. So you have to add volume to the shoulder. So still in your base model, you have basic structure is ready. So adding this will not be a very difficult task. Only thing that getting the correct shape and correct volume will be a task. Then shoulder. This collar bone, this cavity should be there. And this neck, I can see neck is quite wide, but we have that strap going around, so I want to work on the neck. I'll keep it like this only because that part is not visible, so we'll have that strap. I'll keep it like that, this, and I'll just start working on my basic shape. Now I'll focus on my little bit, refine my shape a little bit. So in shoulder, they're this part is consists of three different muscles. Let me just open the book. Three different muscles. So we have to create those three muscles. Like this part. One, two, and this front, three muscles. Here you can see one muscle, then another muscle, and then front side there's another muscle. Like three total of three muscles. So we can see, identify the shape of the muscles, how it goes, and based on internal muscle, outer skin will look like that. So there's I guess one more difference. This one, you can see here it's clearly visible, this part. You can see the from top view, the volume, from side, from left, from front, all the views are there. So you can use this as your reference and try to you see this collarbone joins your shoulder. There's a slight bump that is it's very evidently visible if you check your reference. Here also you can see this collarbones connect here, and this slight bump. This thing will be there. Slightly inside. This is almost kind of flat. Then slightly inside this area. Have your joint here. Slight depth just to make it enhance that structure. Then you have your muscle one, muscle one, muscle two, and your muscle three. I'll check for another reference like left back side. This. So this muscles basically starts from this part. This center muscle is the top part, so add more volume. So make sure there's like three distinct muscle which is visible, because usually if you are muscular, those three muscles are prominently visible. Then this back shoulder, if you check the reference, you can identify you can see this shape. There's a line, then going it's outside, then inside, then it's joins here. Both the side, you can see this line very prominently. It's very clear. This shoulder muscle and back muscle connected together. So identify those shapes and then try to replicate them. 9 keeps like saving a file. Like this particular base mesh doesn't have much of muscles. It just have those landmark areas, everything like defined, but you need to add those details. This bone, your spine bone. This is like usually it's visible for everybody. It's quite prominent. It's skinny area. There's no muscle, no fat. Then you have this shoulder plate, which joins your this back muscle plus your shoulder and arm. So it basically goes under your arm somewhere here. So add those volumes. It goes under your this deltoid. So just add. So you can say I'm not smoothing anything. I'm just like adding volume. That's it. So based on my character, I feel my character should be a little bit wider. So like instead of like widen out everything, I'll just add those volumes first. Then I'll see what can be done. Widen this muscle a little bit. And you can see like I'm adding those volume in the direction of the muscle. So what happens when you create this? So it automatically gives you those lines and those volume which flows in the same direction, and it becomes very easy to control and it looks better also. It goes under this muscle. So you can see this layer, deltoid on top. This shoulder plate goes under this. These two are the same level. This goes under this shoulder plate. So you can see I just widen this automatically. If I add all those like detail muscle, it automatically generate those shapes. More volume, it's a little bit more rounded in shape. Then your back muscle. Then you have all this connecting point between your rib cage. You have one, two, three, one, two, and three, and then it gradually blends. Then you have in between center. From wherever you finish these two, center you have a rib cage coming from this part. One, two, three, and this like this rib cage. You can see this volume is here already there in your base model, and gradually it widens slightly. Just like one, two, three, and four. Like there's four muscles, four like rib cage. One, one, two, three, and four. Last one. Then you have connecting this in between center. It's add because you have a hip bone, this joint, and this muscle. There's a like little bit bulge. And like your this what do you call it abs, it basically starts somewhere here, and this muscle basically goes under your shoulder, this sorry, chest. So you can see the one portion of this thing only. So one, two, and third After third ab, we have navel. Then your fourth one starts. Set of four. Add on muscles to join all joining units, and make sure these are not flat, they are rounded. So right now there's not enough volume. I'll add those volumes slightly like later. Right now I'm just blocking out those sections. So usually you can see it's your abdomen. It's like it's not 100% flat. It's little bit rounded in shape. So this abs little bit bulge out. And this part there's a cap because in after this rib cage in abdomen area there's instead of except the spine there's no bones. So this part is basically hollow. So this part muscles are loose and soft. So everything is holding with the help of muscles only. So whenever you have this abs and all, there will be a cavity, like slight cavity. It's not like cavity where there's a hole. There's a slight cavity to give you the impression of there's a like empty area. That's inside. And these things are not needed. So that is something I can just fix later. Not required. We'll just soften it out quickly. Just applying smooth. Like blur out your all muscles. You can see now it looks like this entire muscle structure. Usually you see in any bodybuilder or some those muscular people characters. So you need to make sure add those muscle in the correct flow. So you'll get all these lines automatically where it connects and the direction flow and everything. So it becomes very easy to create. Like always follow the muscle direction. That will help. I can see as per the body, legs looks really thin. We'll go to like lower body later. So we can just now we can just simply fix few basic structures. Like I can see, this shoulder needs to be fixed. The shoulder should be up, slightly up, and slightly down from here. That curved volume is too much. And this high point is almost here, the edge where it's connecting your shoulder. And like always rotate and check it from all the angles. it should look nice and clean and should look proper. It should not look like there's some error or some structural defect or something. So refinement will do. If I check it from 3/4, so like when once you're like basic block, because already we have a basic base mesh, so its basic structure is already correct, so we can directly start working on perspective. Because before before blocking out the entire body posture, don't use perspective. Use orthographic, fix all the proportions, correct volume, then start working on perspective. So now you can see this collarbone. This collarbone is little bit high in this character. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Little bit high in this character. It's start somewhere from here. As per the reference, because it's a humanoid character, it's not human. So I'll just create add that. It goes under your this muscle. So make sure keep that thing in mind. This this bone and this collarbone should align in a straight line. It's not 100% straight, little bit curved, but it should align properly. There is slight cavity whenever you connect these two. So now it looks better. I'll save it. Any doubts? Anything? Okay, no doubts. Okay. Now I just simply start start fixing face structure based on my reference. Initially, if you check the reference properly, you can see that this horns are not symmetrical; they're asymmetrical. So initially, when you create this, we have to make it symmetrical. Once we are done with the basic structure and volume, everything, then we'll make it asymmetrical. Before that, it should be symmetrical because that will make our life easier to create this entire character very easily. Otherwise, you have to work on the both the sides simultaneously and fix it. So it will be very difficult to manage. It will like a kind of waste of time. So in this character, what I feel is, as per my reference, my eyeball is little bit outside. Like it's like eyes are little bit outside. It's in my right now. It's inside. It's quite in depth. So what I have to do is I have to push it outside. Go to sub tool. I can see I have this is my eyeball. This is for, you can see, this one is lens and this one is my eye. I For this, what I can do, I can just combine these two together to merge instead of uh, always merge these two. So eyes, one single eye, W, F, center aligned, and now based on my reference, should be somewhere here. And then I'll select my base body Q to like exit the like this move gizmo. Then control, I'll select this region, mask it out basically. I'll mask this region, then press control and click here. It basically, if you select something and then press control and click there, it basically soften the selection, because I don't want a cut line, so I just want to push it outside. Then click outside with control pressed, W, center, alt, click on reset and push it outside. So you can see like same eye and everything, it's just slightly outside. Deselect. And this will work as my that cavity, that this part, that muscle we have here already. Add this volume. And check from like both the side. So if I check it, you can see this structure. This is something I have to create. So I guess I have a bigger image. Let me see. Yes, some left view I have. And for this I'll be using this only. So I'll install pure ref so that I can keep it on my like above my screen. Right, so I don't have installed, don't like have it. And there's a like you can see there's a muscle. If you follow the reference, and there's like another muscle. There are two muscles basically, two different sets of muscles, and it gradually blends. Here, edge of your this lips, this part. Then here, this part, I can see in my reference this is more rounded. So what I'll do, I'll use a move brush. I'll make it round. It's basically replicating those shapes here, identify the shape and create those shapes. And this section joins and comes inside here. Then you have this eye socket. First, for that, you have to create this cavity first, which is quite prominent. Then you have this eye socket, very prominent. And these two parts are combined. Fill that gap. For more detailing in the eye area, I need to like add more polygons and then gradually have to fix it. And eye shape. One more thing I figured out, like eye is little bit smaller in my character this here. So I have to increase the size. Those things I'll refine later. One more thing is so nose. This dent is not there. It's kind of flat surface. And this line comes here and connects to your nostrils. Save and keep saving your file. At least it's not like a normal save. At least like this quick save. Now let's move to arms. Your biceps starts under your deltoid. You can see this volume is already there. You just have to make it a little bit prominent. The back side reference. Back side reference. Triceps. And triceps is just like above your elbow and beneath your deltoid. as the volume, and it connects to your elbow. Slight depth, just enhance the shapes, smooth out, and like zoom out and check from distance. It should look fine. You see there's some issues, so I'll fix that. Always zoom out and check, like the model looks perfectly fine. I feel this structure, this shape, there's more volume to it. So you can see, like if I just undo this, so what happened? I was just simply undoing, so in undo also it's stuck. So you can see, like undo, so it was like this, and now it's like this. It's around like 1645 like undo history. So that's why it's taking so much time. Like all those fine details on skin, you can see all those like pattern or skin detail. All those things are like final, last. Once you're done with the entire model, those things will come in the last, and you have to add those details slowly and like finish it. Undo. You see, like it's widen up this check, and now I can see if I go back and try to match the shape with my screenshot slightly, I can see this chest part, this back side, it's slightly outside. So what I'll do, I just move it slightly outside, and This will affect this part as well. So to move this also slightly out. This is not. This is just blocking. Still, we have to finish add details. Let's see one more reference. Now I have biceps. They build up. If you have any doubt, anything, then ask me. I'll solve those things as well. And our hands, this forearm. Forearm is consist of two majorly two different muscles. One connecting from your elbow. Oh, there's a mistake. This should connect somewhere here because this connects here. So it's from elbow it starts, and there's a twist in the muscle, and it connects the starting point of your thumb here. The bone also moves rotates like this. Add more volume based on the body structure. Under your biceps. So that layering you need to understand which muscle starts from under what. Add more volume and smooth it out. So you can see this become a little bit more prominent. It's not perfect yet and it's not finished yet, but still it got a little bit more definition. And this biceps, I need to add more volume to this biceps. You see there's some dents, and make sure your high poly don't have any dents until unless it's intentional. Let's see. I'll save the project as well so that I can have entire undo history. Okay. So we'll move this move slowly every day because we are doing character for the first time. So if I do it really quickly, it will be difficult. So I'll expect like you guys to create this along with me and practice every day. Create this thing every day and update every day. And like character, understanding the muscle flow, understanding the structural volume and everything will take some time, so make sure understand those things and practice every day. Otherwise it will become very difficult to finish it and deliver a good quality character, because character, if you are able to deliver a good quality character, even if it's a decent quality character, getting landing a job is quite easy, because character artists like it's it's supposed like if you can do a very good quality character, you can, because you can see in characters you have lots of props, lots of assets, connecting parts. So you can do other props, obviously you can do good quality props and other things as well. So that's why try to create it and focus and add details and practice everything. That's the key to everything. So any doubts or anything you want to ask, or any doubt clearing, because today's it's almost 12. Time is finished. I'll take attendance.
Yes, sir.
So if there is any doubts and all, you can ask me. So we can extend the class for doubt clearing. I'll take the attendance. Just give me a second. Yash and Darshan. Okay. Uh, Yash was there. Darshan. Yes. Okay. Locking. Okay, let's see. Akshay is here. Then Anirudh, Anirudh is also here. Anshuman is also here. Then Ashwin is here. Nitin, uh, Nitin is also here, right? He's 90, yes. Dilip is also here. Guhu is also here. Rajaji Rakesh. Rahul.
Present, sir.
Oh, present, very nice. Nitin Kishore present. Shiva present. Puneet. Puneet, I guess not here. Rajveer
Yes, sir.
is here. Tolmansam. Tolmansam not here. Sonam is here. Srihari Sujit not here. Tushar. Yes, sir. This is done. So, if you have any doubts or if you need any clarity on anything, ask me. I'll explain those things. Or if not, then we can end this class, this session.
Sir,
Yes, tell me.
after using curvy cube, there will be one line, sir. How to make that disable?
What?
Sir, we use that curvy cube for line.
Ha ha ha. Curve
That
cube,
line
yes.
will come, sir. Yeah. How
Ha.
to disable that line after getting the shape?
After getting the chip. Okay, I'll show that. Um, where is my dynamite? Let it be. So I'll just use a sphere. Okay. So now I want to use that curved tube. You can see curved tube, curved strap. There's so many curved brushes are there. So I'm using
Yes, sir.
curved tube. So symmetry. I have to convert this to polymesh 3D first. Symmetry is on. Brush. So I can like paint. Like I'll create something, right?
Okay,
So,
sir. Okay,
but
sir.
now you want to disable this. If you because if you want to move, do something, it basically moves along with your this thing, mouse,
Okay, sir.
right?
Yeah.
So how to disable this? You just have to press like Alt, click on the surface. That's it.
Okay, sir. I will try.
Huh. Like if you like click on the if even no like one more like if you just simply create, click on the just no Alt, nothing. Just click on the surface, like those where you don't have any this thing. That surface you have to click, not outside. The surface you have to click. It will go.
Okay, sir.
Huh?
Okay.
Anything else?
Sir, can you teach me how to make the lips part? I'm just trying everything separately, no signs. But I feel difficulty now. Lips.
Okay. Yes. So that is something like separately we did last time. That I have uploaded those nose lips ear Zbrush this file also. No. So for this, like you can just simply use sphere or box, cube, whatever you want in any surface, even if it's a plane. Like it's
Okay, sir.
basically if you need to understand the basic shape of the lip. Like if it's a sphere, it becomes easy because you already have this curve, this curved shape. Then, like suppose you have this polymesh 3D symmetry X. So lips, like first thing, what you have to do is you have to BCB. You have to add volume. But lips is little bit outside from its basic face structure. Just little bit volume. Add oval shape. Then little bit more. Slightly smooth it out. So if you see it from top, so you can see it's slightly outside. BMV. Take a move tool. So you can see it's not 100% round. It's slightly flattened in the center,
Okay, sir.
right? This and this is like really low poly. So for lips, you need to have a decent amount of polygons. So I'm subdividing it. Control D twice. So I need to have decent amount of polygon. Then I'll smooth it out nicely. Then first thing I'll draw the lip center line. BDS. Like first this volume, then this center line.
Okay, sir.
Reduce your brush size. This volume center. This is your like tip part. Little bit up, down, then this cavity. Just the shape. Like this is the way you paint, draw with pencil and pen. Exactly the same thing. Just draw that line. BCB once again. So create this shape. So it's totally up to like this. Usually this part is above your this lip. So then reverse, control outside click, reverse, W, center, slightly move it out. This is below, this is little bit down, like inside. This upper lip a little bit outside.
Okay, sir.
Then again B, C, B, clay build up. Now you have to add volume here. Make sure like blend it together. There is a muscle. Center. This is the outmost part of a lip. Control D once more, because lips, eyes, all these parts need a lot of polygons because for those like fineness. So you can see I just push it out and blend it with the top, adding more volume. Then damp standard once again. Okay, before that, I just add more volume here. And this center, there's a cavity, and this part, this is a ball. So this round will go here as well. So this part is slightly like this. Then BDS, damp standard, small brush, and writer's damp standard sub. Use it in add, define the shape. Like so. Similarly, now your lower lips, like this is your line, and based on this, you have to create everything. So now lower lips, there are two balls, exactly same size, but it again depends upon lip structure. Like Africans, they have like broad lower lips and all, so those shapes matter. So two balls, then blend it together. If you want to make like more fuller lips, add more volume. This and these two surface. This center layer slightly dent, you can see inside. Then blend to this corner. BDS, damp standard again, in add only. uh, like define the edge, and but this is not yet finished. Once you define the edge, go to minus, add a cavity slightly just to enhance that line, very light. That's too much. Then BCB, under lips you have, sorry, you have this cavity like before the chin starts. And there's a volume slightly. That's to control your lips. And with chin. and soften the lines. Soften the lines. Then now it's totally up to you. Like how basic structure is ready. Now if you want, you can push it slightly outside. So you see your lips are ready.
Okay.
So yeah, so like just practice this. That's why that day I did that cube thing. So like either use a cube or sphere or plane, anything. Practice it out because lips can be different shape, but basic structure will be the same. Like it, no, like it may be broad lips. Like structure will be the same no matter what.
Okay, sir.
No,
I'll try.
just try this thing out. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.